Alright everybody, welcome back to Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2014. We'll be doing the WGC Cadillac Championship, the Blue Monster at Doral, and then we'll be doing the West Coast Invitational. Or we'll be doing the WGC and the Canada Classic. We'll be doing one of the two. If we get to number one right here, we'll do maybe the Canada Classic, and then the next video will just be the Masters. I don't know what I want to do. They have the Children's Hospital, Shriners for Children's Hospital thing going on right now. Gary Woodland in the lead on the final round. Hopefully he can win it. After everything he's kind of been through, it'd be nice.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the final round coverage of the World Golf Championship, Cadillac Championship. It's part of the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Hello everybody, Jim Nance for EA Sports alongside my good friend David Faraday. So happy to be here at TPC Blue Monster at Doral, established back in 1962, designed by Dick Wilson. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as we're getting set for all the tournament action here again today.
So we're gonna need to get to 12. To win this one. Alright. And after whatever the next tournament we do is, whether it's...
love that start to the round.
In the fairway here with 240 yards left to the flagstick.
Turn them down a little bit. Whether it's the Canada one or whatever. Before we do the Masters, that's when we'll go ahead and go back into our... Oh God, I couldn't see the pin at all.
A par 5. An eagle on the way.
We'll see.
This would give him an eagle.
Oh, it broke too much. Damn it. I was going to say it would really be nice having to get to 12 under to win. But yeah. Do our stats, because our driving is still relatively short as hell compared to what it normally is, but I am only doing one round, so am I gonna hit this fucking tree? Okay.
If you can drive your golf ball like that with consistency, you can always score. Back to Faraday on the fairway.
And wait for it. Yes, it's 105 yards away.
Oh wow, that
on
was
the
short.
green with some work left. Tough putt coming up.
Normally when you're hitting such a short shot like that,
For the birdie.
you don't want to go over, even though it's... Damn it. I needed it just a touch more to the left. Even though it's like up the hill and stuff, because they fly a little bit further. And then usually they'll jump with shots like that and not just sit down immediately. But
Coming up on the third, here's a look at how well the field has played.
I went and played yesterday because I wanted to play one more time before I start in the league, which is Wednesday. And man, it was so cold because our weather's been insanely weird.
And this shot is on the fairway.
It was 80 for a whole week, and then all of a sudden it was down to like the 30s again the next week. And so it's been like, we'll have a day of really nice weather and then it'll be 30 degrees colder the next day. And unfortunately, Saturday is the only day really that I could play. it was going to be in the morning at the very most 40, which was fine. That's why I was like, you know, I'll play anyway. I don't like the cold at all, but I can deal with 40. But there was wind, a lot of wind for the first 12 holes, or at least 10 holes, and did not know there was going to be that. Didn't know that one bit, because that made it feel like it was 25. Oh god, that just stopped dead. That was weird. Some weird ass
Outside chance for
holes.
birdie here.
Really needed that to go. Wow, that didn't break. Okay.
Gotta be happy with that.
I'm not. I wanted to make it.
Put him down for a par.
So yeah, the first.
Here are the top players when it
I mean, the
comes
first
to
9
putting the ball in the
holes I
fairway.
played absolutely atrocious because my right hand was just so cold I could barely grip the club, and so I was just topping so many things. I just couldn't get my hand down, and then I finally put on, because I forgot I had winter gloves, but you're wearing 2 gloves and they're kind of thick. And it's really tough to swing if you're not used to that. And so I was almost hitting it a little bit more or less the same as without the gloves.
On the green here, and looking
Just
at
because
a
they were
very
so
good
thick,
birdie
it was hard
opportunity.
to... I couldn't do my interlock grip properly, and
And that's a nice effort.
and so I made 1 par in the entire 9 and bogeyed everything else. So I was 8 over through 9 holes. But I was able to take and put my regular glove on and take the other one off after 9. And it's so funny. Hit an amazing 2 shots in the par 3, parred that one. Then the par 5. I actually hit 3 really good shots. They just didn't, unfortunately, it didn't end up that good. I did have almost made my birdie putt on the par 5, parred that one. Next hole, fairway, and then
135 to the cup. and
on the
sitting
green
nicely
for a
in the fairway.
birdie. They also aerated, so it was very difficult to make anything.
Inside birdie
So parred that
range.
one. The next hole, I actually make a birdie. So I'm 1 under through 9, or through the back 9.
This for his birdie.
And then I par everything until I get to hole 16, and I bogey that one. And bogey 18. But 18 was just because I was dumb. And went forward in 2. When I shouldn't have. So that's what's funny. It's like, as soon as I can use my hands, I go back to, you know, playing really well.
That's a great way to get the hole started. What do you see here, David?
About 150 left here, Jim. Looks to be a 9-iron here.
Good distance control there, playing to his strengths.
Okay, just 4 feet left for birdie here.
5 under par on the leaderboard after that birdie.
Need it.
Here's a look at the 8th hole as far as tournament action this week.
And a lot of birdies. Oh no, it was par 5, that's why. 1 eagle. But yeah, it was just, man, it was cold. Luckily, you know, it's because the league is in the afternoon. It's going to be about 85 degrees. It'll probably be a little cooler than that at 5 o'clock.
Good smooth backswing, nice change of direction, and a straight tee
Unfortunately,
shot.
I did find out,
Sets
like,
up his second shot beautifully.
even though, you know, it's every week, we're only going to be, damn, I cannot go for this one.
Good yardage here for 8 iron.
We are actually only playing the front 9 ever. You never play the back 9, which is kind of dumb, in my opinion. I know why they're doing it, because if other people are still out on the course, they'd be on the back 9, so it's...
The perfect yardage.
You know. So I get why. It is a little bit dumb, though. You should, at some point, you know, put us on the back 9, but...
Okay, nice birdie there.
It also doesn't help that the back 9 is where I really start playing my game.
And what kind of a season has it been up to this point? Take a look.
I'll be 5 over on the front 9, and then, you know, I'm like, oh shoot, my handicap's gonna freaking go up after this, and then I'll shoot level par on the back. So it's like, oh, never mind.
That one is tight, about 5 feet away.
But yeah, me and my partner are starting on the 7th hole, which, it's better than starting
More
on
than 3, less than 5. Let's call it 4.
the 5th or 6th, I guess, because we plan on walking, and
that shot falls.
That means we're basically just have to go from hole 9, because at least compared to my last
to this point?
home course, this one actually connects after 9 holes to the clubhouse. So go through 9, 8, and then 7. Start there.
Oh, got a hold of this one. That's a well-executed tee shot.
Oh, am I gonna be blocked out by trees or something? I mean, I should be able to hit this. Yeah, okay. Driver, I might have actually been able to get to the hole.
Gorgeous approach.
I should make this one about 4 feet. And a great look at birdie. Just 4 feet out.
A birdie never hurts.
Just 4 feet out. I know.
This will show you here how 11 has been there for the taking.
Yes, it has, which is kind of odd with that giant bunker in the middle of the fairway and bunkers surrounding the hole. You've had 4 eagles on this one, alright? You would think maybe a stray drive or something, I don't know. Weird. I think you might have your holes mixed up with the eagles.
Well, 115 yards, maybe a hard sand wedge, pitching wedge. Be a fat 8 iron for me.
I found that hilarious. Be a fat 8 iron for me. Be a mostly full sand wedge for me. 115.
In the hole for birdie.
What do we need? 3 more to take the lead.
Well, there's a great start off the tee. That's a good shot, Jim.
I can't get to any of these damn par 5s. I think I could only get to one of them even if I had more power.
Radar-like precision with that shot.
Birdied them all though.
Great play to bring them to 1 off the lead. These players have been the absolute best in the field when it comes to this stat.
Me. Only had 15 putts. But I haven't played all the holes yet where everybody else pretty much has. I mean, Jim Henner, whatever his name is, 16 putts and I'm pretty sure he's done. That's crazy.
Well, they used to call this a spoon. 3-wood.
In there, snug next to the hole.
And the sort of putt here, Jim, that, well, they'd expect to make 9 times out of 10.
It's in the hole, and we have more than one leader.
Eleven birdies, 2 pars, 5 holes to go, or 6 holes.
On the green, and a chance for birdie.
And from 11 or 12 feet,
Oh.
you know, these guys, they really like to make these.
Probably no break, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
missed opportunity there.
Broke only about half.
He's got to like par on that hole.
Not really.
Coming into this tournament, here's the updated list of money leaders for the year. Well done. What a great approach.
And you got to make a few of these, about 7 feet.
A chance to pick up one right here.
Broke just as much as the last putt, which was breaking a lot more. Alright, 3 holes to go, need a birdie.
That's a beauty, a real beauty. 10 feet away.
Well, it's not a tap in by any means, but this is holeable.
He has a birdie opportunity here. We now have a new leader.
2 to play.
That takes a lot of skill to hit a shot like that. Chance for birdie after that beautiful stroke.
Beautiful.
Just an uncomfortable 5 feet.
They've got to be happy beyond belief with minus 13 for the tournament. What about this tournament? Exactly how do they line up? Here's a quick look now at the standings.
Good, clean hit and a beautiful shot. And from this spot, 160 yards to the flagstick.
A chance to go into the night with a closing birdie.
And about 7 feet to the hole.
This for birdie. Minus 14 for the tournament.
Not bad.
For our entire EA Sports team, Jim Nance saying so long, and we'll see you next week.
That should get us to number 1. You have reached the number 1 position in the EA Sports Golf Rankings. The competition doesn't end here, though. Start defending your ranking and see how long you can remain at the top. In the top 50 of the... Oh, okay. So I only needed to be in the top 50. Alright, well... I tell you what. Let's do it here. And then the next one we'll either do Valero and Zurich and the players. Congratulations, you have received an invitation to compete in the Masters. Here, let's do our guy. I mean, it's really want as much power as I can get, right? Alright. Let's do it. It's crazy they're doing the Masters before the Players. Did that used to be a thing? Because the Players is before the Masters at the moment.
The Augusta National Golf Club is proud to present the final round of the Masters. It started back in 1934. A small gathering of friends is how Bobby Jones described it, the Augusta National Invitation. By the following year, in 1935, the nines had been reversed. The tournament had been retitled the Masters, and ever since then, this has become the greatest tradition in the entire sport. Welcome again to this tradition unlike any other, the Masters. Jim Nance here along with David Faherty for EA Sports.
As you saw, only 4 under is leading the way at the moment. So let's see if we can do a little better. And look, we're still at only 277 with the power.
And that's a solid tee shot right there. What a nice way to start the hole. On the green and a chance for birdie on the first hole.
This for birdie.
It's nice that they change everything for
Wet conditions around
the
here,
Masters.
but the greens are soft, so we could see some birdies made. The players throwing just darts at these very soft conditions.
I mean, they probably aren't because 4 under is leading it, and they're all done. So they're obviously not throwing darts.
Excellent start off the tee. A great way to begin the hole.
Almost got it on there. Ooh,
Close to home.
almost hopped right in there.
And the sort of putt here, Jim, that, well, they'd expect to make 9 times out of 10.
Well done.
Yeah. I changed it because I was like, you know what, there's probably not that much break in it.
And what about this next hole? Here are the hard, cold facts.
Oof, what a fact. 1 bogey. Only 350, but this is the one that's up the hill, right? And the green is kind of plateaued. I believe it is in real life. It really doesn't look like it in the game. Cause then, yeah, okay. It is plateaued. The newest EA Sports really conveys that really, really well. And it's actually pretty tough in that game because it's really hard to get your ball to stop. Ooh, unlike that, like in the new game, that would never have stopped right there. That would have just come on down. Ah. Oh, it almost went in. That's why, I mean,
Last week's tournament.
it really is a shame how these humongous companies just throw away stuff that they have. Because EA has made a golf game and put just an incredible amount of work into it when it comes to detailing the courses and getting those just so accurate to the way they are in real life. And say what you will about the gameplay, it wasn't
Right around
my
14 feet from the hole with this
preferred.
putt, and a very good chance for birdie.
Because after playing the EA games and then
Got it
Oh,
close,
wow.
but NASCAR
it was
got
just
more out
wasn't
of that putt.
hard enough.
Count that as a par.
And
to
the
stay
2K
at 2
ones,
under.
Even though the 2K ones have a lot of issues that they refuse to fix for some reason, I feel like their gameplay is better. The ball physics were better in the new EA game, but the gameplay overall I think is better with the 2K ones. But yeah, just the amount of work they did to get the courses, and they paid for Masters exclusivity for however many years again.
And within range for an 8.
And then they had all of the other majors. It just to throw it all away after I don't think they updated it for a year before they just gave up. And so yeah, that's EA for you, is give up on things if they don't make $1 billion immediately. And it was one of their
Good effort,
what?
But, that'll be a tap in.
It was one of their franchises too that they have yet to have egregious microtransactions in. They do for all of their other sports games. Golf was the exception for some reason. And it didn't make them just all the money in the world, and so they said nah. I said no thank you. They're like, what do you mean we had the most successful golf game in the world for, what, 16 straight years?
Now for birdie.
You think we're going to keep doing that? No.
Had to make that one to get within one of the lead.
And they did. They started, what, Tiger Woods in 98. You have or 99, I think. Because I have the PS1. Then you have a 2000, 2001, and then I think 2002 is probably where it got really popular. It probably plateaued out like around 2006,
He's going to be happy with that, right in
but
the fairway.
still
And
stayed
long.
like the most popular. Gained back a lot of popularity, I think, with 13 and 14, or 12, 13, and 14, really, because they had the Masters. Then they had the McIlroy one. I guess that one just didn't do that well. And they have one game not do very well, and they're like, let's give it up. Can't do any better. And they come back 10 years later.
Game on, and the leader has now been joined.
Put out another game.
Let's check now the golfers and how they're faring on the next hole.
And I honestly think, like, they did this kind of the same thing they started to do with the 2012, which is focus more on the Masters than, like, you know, Tiger Woods was always the poster athlete. Well, it was still called Tiger Woods, but in big letters, because I'm looking at it right here, the first thing you see for 2012 is Masters. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 12. And for 13 and 14, it's the exact same thing. Well, actually, I'm looking at 13. 13 is Tiger Woods PGA Tour 13. But then 14, they go back to Masters, Tiger Woods 14. So, yeah.
Took out the driver for this one.
And obviously, it's probably because they paid an insane amount for that Masters license, and they're like, now this is what we're gonna call it.
That one is
And I have a feeling that's possible. That's one small reason why it didn't do nearly as well as they were hoping. Is
Great look at birdie. Just 4
instead
feet
of having
5 under par on the leaderboard.
maybe the cover athlete like they used to always do, they just had a tournament name, Masters, and I think for the majority of people that play video games, that's not gonna sell the game. Because like it's a tournament, yeah, but I'm not gonna play in the Masters tournament for 800 hours on this video game, you know. And then in the older games, up to what, 2007, maybe even all the way up to 2009.
Beautiful smooth
I can't
swing
remember.
off the tee. Great way to start
Shot
off.
shaper. Hit the fairway with a draw golfer using a draw shot. Well, I didn't, but okay. If I did that, I needed that achievement a long time ago. But yeah, up to like 2007, 2009, something like that.
Well, that's on the green.
Wow, that
Let's
got a
look at
crazy
the birdie
kick.
opportunity.
You had these cutscenes, or real life cutscenes with Tiger
Looking to
Woods
close
and
out the
other
front line with the
golfers,
birdie.
and they just stopped doing that, and that could be another reason.
For the birdie.
Like they're like, I don't need the game anymore.
It's a game of inches, and that putt was
You start seeing
perfect
them
until the end.
not try to,
Takes the 2-putt for par and will hold steady.
you know, put
at
as much into the
-5.
games anymore. And
Here's how
all
he's been
that.
playing so far.
like I said, the 2K one being more successful than the EA one. If you look at the online components, it's integrated way better than the newer EA game was. And that's where a lot of people go now, unfortunately.
That's a good solid start to this hole.
Okay, after that last one, we have 160 yards left.
Got a chance
Ooh,
to
look
pick
at
up
that.
a shot here. With that, we have a new leader.
Hey, so who was at, I wonder who was at 5.
Let's have a quick check of the current leaders of the tournament.
Because it was 4. Y.E. Yang. Okay. Everybody's done besides Charles Howell. He's only got 2 holes to go.
Perfect swing, and that is long.
3-3-3,
Came
baby.
quite well. Lovely
How
shot
long?
into this green. That's exactly where you need to leave it if you want to make birdie.
A birdie bid.
Well,
Oh,
compared to some that we've seen, that was a decent effort.
just didn't break.
That's a 2-putt par and remains at 6 under.
Gary Woodland's just now teeing off and he lost his first drive to the right. Still in play. But
Beautiful shot. In there close.
And to go a further shot under par.
A beautiful roll on that putt, and it has found the cup. How about the top-ranked players when it comes to greens and regulation?
I haven't played all the damn holes. Tied 35th.
Beautiful. A clean swing, solid impact, and nicely
Play it
in the
safe.
fairway.
Whoa.
The execution was off.
Why
with
did that
hit,
go a
and this
mile
ball is
right?
going
My
to be
lie
in
was
the
going
hazard.
left.
Going
What?
with the lob wedge.
What the hell was that?
What
Like,
a
it
gifted
literally
player.
just shot off the cliff face right. I know I didn't push the hell out
This
of it.
one for par.
That made absolutely no sense, just like that putt.
And with that putt falling, he has bogey.
Doesn't matter. There has been some weird stuff in the game as of recent. There's been a couple of putts that literally went the opposite way. That shot made no sense. I don't know. You're literally on like a 40-degree angle, like slope, going to the
There's
left.
shot you see that would have lengthened my career considerably.
I aimed it right at the pin, and it goes 10 yards to the right, right off the glove face. It's just so weird.
On the
Yeah,
green
they
here,
bounce.
Looking at a very good birdie opportunity.
If you can make one or two of these a day, you'll be in good shape. A nice par to remain 6 under. Coming into this tournament, here's the updated list of money leaders for the year.
Me, by a ton.
That's a great way to get the hole started.
Well, at least it's on the fairway, but with 260 yards, this is a tough shot.
Yeah, I ain't going for that.
And this shot will be with the 6-iron.
Oh,
That'll do some damage to the scorecard there.
just hit it a little bit hard.
And right now, a par would look okay.
He comes away with a par.
3 holes to go.
All righty. And from there, that's a very good shot. Chance to make that one.
Man, they don't like showing the leaderboard, do they? I missed 2 greens.
Well, this is a beautiful shot, Jim. He put it right in the fairway.
is close enough, and he'll have a good birdie chance.
That shot
Boom.
falls.
Some of these
for a
greens are
birdie.
so bright for no reason.
Time to get an update on the tournament leaders.
There we go. By 3. Okay.
Good clean hit on a beautiful shot.
Only 180 yards to the flagstick here.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't a little long. And a nice chip in to end it. With 9 under. 3 birdies in a row. King of the Hill. Win the green jacket in career or quick tournaments with a created golfer. Green jacket. Oh, that's that one. King of the Hill. Become #1 in the EA Sports Golf Rankings. The Masters Trophy as awarded in the green jacket ceremony. I am leader by a lot of points.
Well, that ends our coverage here at the Masters. Thanks for joining us today. This is Jim Nance along with David Faraday and the rest of the crew saying we hope you had a very good time, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you. I did. All right. While members of Augusta National first began wearing green jackets in 1939, the tradition of awarding a green jacket to the Masters champion. All right. Didn't get to read it. That's going to go ahead and end. Oh, okay.
Congratulations. You've done it. You have earned the coveted green jacket and joined a prestigious group of golf's greatest champions. And you'll be forever remembered in Masters lore.
Man, it's had like 7 loading screens. Alright, so our next tournament, I don't know what I really want to do. I'll keep the thing in line with 2 tournaments. I don't know if I want to start by skipping straight to the players. And then maybe we'll do like the memorial or the shootout, and then from there on, because I'm not gonna have the career mode go on for too long, because we have a whole nother mode to do after this. So hope you guys are enjoying it. Have a great day, and I'll see you. Bye.